Hey guys, just Paul here, and I want to just do a quick video for you guys to ensure that you're all set up now. This is the final video before we start our 28-day transformation challenge. So at this point now, you've already logged in, signed up, put all your body compositions into here. You will now have your client dashboard, okay? So let me just ensure or remind you of your body composition. If you click on fitness assessments, remember this body composition that we did in the I think it was the second video. So make sure at this stage, guys, that you have filled in your height, you've done your measurements, so you've got the tape measure out, and you've filled in everything up to this point to give you your body fat percentage. Okay, once you've done that, it's just a case of clicking save, and then everything from here on inwards will be set to be placed into your meal plan. So the next thing that we need to do, guys, before we start on Monday, is to click on the before and after photos. Now I need a front and a side. I also need a back photo, but you're going to have to email me that because I can't figure it out on the system for you to upload it onto the system. So email that over to info@fatburnerbootcamp.com. So you want your front and your side loaded onto the site. You guys need to ensure that the photos are good quality photos. Okay, it's only going to go against you if they're not good quality photos, because in the competition we are going to be judging them on the results of the photos. Okay, so it needs to be making sure it is a good quality photo, guys, that we will be able to clearly see when we compare the before and the after shot. So you want a clear blank background. You don't want anything that's going to break up and disturb the image, so just a clear blank background, a lit room, okay, and get somebody else to take them. Don't do it in the mirror, guys. Get somebody else to take them from your head to your shoulders. Do it in swimwear, sportswear, leggings or shorts. Try and get as much skin on show as possible so we can see the folds, the tones of the skin. Now it's cringing, I know this, and that's kind of a good thing, guys, because once you see these original photos, these before photos, they are going to be a huge motivator for you to get going over the next 28 days. Pain is a bigger motivator than pleasure, and when you see these photos, you are going to be held more accountable. Okay, it's great to view them every single day. Okay, just to remind you what job we're on, why we're going to dig deep and really get our heads down over the next 28 days. So I need you to submit these photos before we start on Monday, because that's when the challenge starts. Okay, and I need to see those photos beforehand. As I say, if you want to be included in the competition to win £500 in a personal trainer package with me, so you need to make sure you submit them before the Monday, guys. Pull your finger out. Okay, so once we've done all this, guys, I want you to click onto goals and preferences to make sure we've already filled in our experience and our goals. Let me just remind you here. So we would have clicked Dave's a beginner. In fact, we don't need to, the resistance and the cardio training, you guys at bootcamp don't need to worry about this too much at the moment. If you did want to do additional exercise, just drop me a message and we can include that. But this is more for the online guys. What we do need is your first, your second, and your third priority goal. So for Dave, it's fat loss, increases metabolism and muscle definition and tone. Once you've done this, click save. It's essential you do that, guys, because we need to know your to take this in consideration for your meal plan. Next job, I want you to click weight loss goals. Okay, so make sure you've done this too. You should have done it when you've set up. I'm just ensuring you've done it now. So for Dave, he's looking to get down to 15% body fat. So we're looking at these physiques here. He wants to get down to 15% body fat. And we now need to decide how much weight we want to lose each week. What you've got to take into consideration is the more weight you want to lose, the less food you're going to get to eat in the recipes. Okay, so there'll be less recipes in your meal plan. So Dave wants to lose 2 pounds. Once we've done that, we click save. For some of you, let me just add this as well, guys, because everybody's unique and different, especially females. And in the videos on the actual members site, you will see the female fat loss videos. And it might be a case for you, if we're not seeing weight and heck isn't in check, we're not seeing weight loss and heck isn't in check, that we may actually need to lose less and increase the food that we're actually eating. So we've really got to find a tipping point. And this is just the start. This is the journey. The blueprint to get these results. We've got to really tweak things as we go along at the same time as well. So we're going to find out as we progress for the next 28 days what's going to work for you. Okay, so once you've done that, guys, Everything is now set for you to make your nutrition plan. So click Nutrition Systems. Remember, before we just do this, guys, let me just go into Goals and Preferences. Remember, you must do this. You must click onto Nutrition Preferences, and you must exclude baked products, breakfast cereals, whole grains and pasta, and exclude fast foods. Now, I also want you down here in the individual food preferences to exclude milk, because we don't want to exclude dairy and egg, but we do want to exclude milk. So I want you to add that into there. And any other foods that you don't particularly like, you can add those into there as well. So mushrooms is a good example. Click Save. So it's essential everybody excludes baked products, breakfast cereals, whole grains, pasta, excludes fast foods and milk into the individual preferences below. Once you've done that, click on Nutritional Systems, click on Nutrition Program, and then, this has already been saved for me from earlier, you'll have your meals all below. Okay, so this is from Sunday to Saturday. But let's, every Sunday or every week you want to plan next week's meals. So let's go ahead now by clicking this left bar here. Let's go to Sunday the 4th of May next week. Click on that, that'll load up, and you will see no meals are planned for next week yet. We need to do that now to plan ahead. So again, I'm going to choose what prepping time, max prepping time I want at 20 minutes, max cooking time 30 minutes, and the max ingredients will go for 10 ingredients. Once we've done this, you have got the option to use a previous week if you want to. So you can select back onto weeks. You can choose recipes manually, or you can get the system to suggest yourself a week going on your preferences so far. So just click Suggest, and then once this loads, guys, now I really need you to focus and really think what we're going to be eating over the next with the meal plan, what we need to specifically focus on in the plan. I'll explain it in a moment. So as this loads, it'll take a few minutes. Up until this point, guys, we've got ourselves set up on our fitness assessment. We've done our body composition. Okay, so we've submitted all that. We've done our before and after photos, and if it doesn't load onto the system, so for the back photo that doesn't load to the system, you're going to email it to info@fatburnerbootcamp.com. So we've got that before we start on Monday, and then you've done your goals and preferences, your nutrition preferences. You've submitted your weight loss goals, and then up until this stage now we'll be able to design our plan. So all the meals are down now for next week. So this is for next week. If you want to change something, guys, you can just click to delete, and then we can click on Suggest Recipes, and you will see all these recipes come up down here. So let's go for a pomegranate smoothie, and that will add it to the system. Okay, as simple as that, guys. Now, here's what I want you to focus on with your diet. To the left here, you'll see target, and then to the right, you'll see your actual calories, and then your macronutrients. So your target at the moment is 1,500 calories a day for Dave. Okay, yours will be different. 30 grams of fat, 225 grams of carbs, and 75 grams of protein. Now, I actually want Dave's carbs a lot lower than this. I want his carbs to be around about no less than 100 grams. So no less than 100 grams, but really around about no more than 130 for these goals that he's trying to achieve. So it might be a case that along these recipes that we actually change a few of them round. So we can have a play around with this, okay? The calories, the actual calories are around 1,466. That's okay. His fats are at 20 grams. As I say, his carbs are slightly over at the moment, so I want to get these down. And his protein is, I'm happy with that, 78 grams, and my target is 75. So what I want you to consider, guys, is from these recipes, look at what your target is, and then look at what your actual is at the moment. And then it's just a case of cutting those down. So let's change that breakfast again. So we delete the breakfast and then suggest the breakfast, and we can look at getting those carbohydrates down. So again, you'll see recipes here. So let's go for scrambled eggs and strawberries. That sounds lovely. Strawberries being a great fruit to have, guys, a low GI fruit. So you will see now my carbs have come down. I'm getting targeted 225 grams per day. My actuals have gone down to 204 grams. For the majority of you guys, as I say, we're looking for around about 100 and 130 grams per day for our weight loss. But again, it's specific onto for you, for your goals, for your training experience, etc. So once you go through the system, I want you to, really customize this plan for yourself. Okay, so once you've got all these recipes, guys, it's just a simple case of printing off the week, so you've got it there. This will be then saved, so you've got all your meal plan there that you can print off. Let's just go back for a second. If you go to click on your name, so you click on your dashboard and click on my week. Everything will be saved for this week in your week. Just down here, all your meal plan is down here for this week. And if we click onto May the 4th, Sunday the May the 4th, next week's recipe is meal plans is all on here as well. If you click on a recipe, if you click on the recipe, you'll be able to then edit the meal plan for that week. Does that make sense? Again, here you can email and print off the week. All this will be viewable from the grocery list. I'll show you that in a second. Just on your homepage, guys, this is something that you want to do daily, just to remind you, because there's going to be prizes given away for the top point scorer. Above here, every single day, did you exercise today? Click that. Did you drink a minimum of 7 to 10 glasses of water a day? If you did, click that. Was you 100% client to the diet today? I was, so I click that. I went to sleep before 10:30 last night. I'll check that. I did a 60 to 30 minute walk today. I didn't, so I won't check that. And I didn't eat any processed foods today, so I'll check that. So every single day, I want you to complete your points scored for today, okay? If you're cheating, I'll be able to check up, and I'll know, because I'll see all this. So there's no point in cheating, guys. You will be called out, and it'll be a minimum of 50 points deducted from you, okay? So now let's say you haven't been on the system for a couple of days and you forgot to check in here. No biggie, you can just backdate it. So let's go back to Saturdays. We can go over to Saturdays, and it'll load up, and you can see none of these have been checked. I didn't exercise today, so that's not been checked, but I did drink 7 to 10 glasses of water, and I can just backdate it and add up my points for those days, okay? But as I say, don't click on them unless you didn't do them, because I will be able to find out. If you click on View Rank, you'll be able to see where you are. Dave's not actually part of any competition at the moment. I need to add him to him. But you'll see everybody else's name added on the competition. And that is it pretty much in a nutshell, guys. Let me just show you how to view it on your phone. If you click on your client's dashboard and access mobile menu, click on that. You'll have everything very easy to access on your phone from here. You could just click on My Eating, click on your grocery list, and then your shopping list will be listed all along here for you to go into the supermarkets and get your foods in, okay? As simple as that. Or you could, go in and do it online with your shopping, whatever works best for you guys. There is also an app on its way, so you'll be able to follow that. But right now, guys, make sure you've done everything up until this point. And I'm really excited to kick us off tomorrow. Get started, your first workout. Everybody's going to be knuckling down and digging deep and getting a lot out of this month. So let's hold each other accountable and hold your buddy accountable. And let's get started, guys. I'll see you at your workout.